Do it for Christ. Only got one life. Got one shot at this, I gotta do it right. Yeah, I gotta do it right. Yeah, gotta do it right. Yeah. Do it for Christ. Only got one life. Got one shot at this, I gotta do it right. Yeah, I gotta do it right. Time to throw in the towel. I've been holding on this for a while.
Hey.
Oh my
What
goodness.
up? What's up, family?
Oh man, it's the best day of the week.
You know what time it is. It's Wealthy Marriage.
Yes.
We didn't come here to
on.
play no games with you
Come
all.
on, y'all.
Hey, God bless y'all. Thank y'all for being here. It's such a pleasure to be connected.
Yes.
You know, we get a chance to do this, man. It's about consistency, man.
Oh man.
You know, what we found is like it's so much better together because
It
when you're
is.
together,
Mhm.
you can do this stuff anywhere.
That's right.
Anywhere. And you get to be
Yes.
consistent.
Oh man.
And some people ain't the best.
That,
Like some people are straight A students. Me and Joy ain't straight A
Mhm.
students.
we were more like a C.
Yeah. So we need some consistency. We just keep
Right.
showing up.
That's what
Everybody
the
else
C's
just
for.
get
That's what
tired.
the C's for. Consistency.
Everybody else get tired. Right. C for consistency. Keep showing up. I
That's
kept took
right.
all the tests.
Listen.
Whatever happens, maybe somebody give me some grace.
For sure.
But you know, God is good. And so blessings to
Yes.
everybody on here. We're gonna be talking about funding your deals today.
Oh.
And I'm gonna tell you how rich and wonderful you got it. This Wealthy Marriage Wednesday, we've been doing this for years. And haven't missed a
Yes.
single Wednesday.
Never.
No matter where we was in the world, no matter what we was doing.
That's right.
Our gift to you is to be here. So y'all make sure y'all can participate in the chat today.
That's right.
Shout out to us. We just celebrated our 19 years of marriage.
Oh, I am so grateful for that. It's been such a fantastic journey.
Yeah, it's really cool because she
Yeah.
still likes me after
I
19
do.
years, which is really cool. And so I'm very happy about that.
Still likes me. Yes. You know what?
That was
He's
good.
playing.
That was good. All right, so we're gonna have a good time today talking about funding deals because we talk about this stuff all the time.
Yes.
And it doesn't get old. And so we're going to talk about a few things today, just a few things about funding your deals. Guess what? There's some stuff that you need to know. 3.5% down FHA. Write that down.
Come on.
3.5%. Guess what? If you like me and Joy,
Yep.
you couldn't just pull out 150. How much was our first house? $142,000.
Yep.
We couldn't pull out $142,000. We didn't
Mm-mm.
have $142,000.
Nope.
That was a lot of stinking money.
It is.
And we wanted
That
a
was
place
it.
to live. We was paying that rent.
Shoot, come on.
That
Rent was
rent
taking
was
our
high.
butt.
We was paying the electric and we was paying the water up in that
Right.
day. And we was cutting the grass. And
Might as well been
come on,
paying mortgage. Shoot.
might as well.
That's
And so the first thing we had to do is buy a house,
right.
buy a place for you to live.
Yes.
And it's 3.5% down. And so 3.5% is such an achievable saving target in this generation.
And for those of us who don't know, what's FHA?
FHA.
Yes.
Well, that's the Federal Housing Administration. I
Oh.
told you we was C students, so the F might stand for something else.
Uh-oh.
But you look up FHA and you're
Yeah.
gonna know you can get you a mortgage using
right.
the FHA.
Mhm.
And you do the FHA and you can put a little bit down and you can get you a big old
Nice
loan.
little house.
Yeah, man. And they want to lend you money so you can buy a house. And guess what? It doesn't just have to be a house you live in.
Mm-mm.
You can rent rooms out in your house that you live in.
What?
You could buy a duplex with that, or even up, I think you can do it even up to a fourplex. Did you know that? So you just got to find the right type of lenders who will help you to be able to work through buying a first time home,
Mhm.
or if you're moving over a certain distance, and there's some other things that go along with it. But you can get a home for 3.5% down.
That
like
sounds like
that's
pretty
like
good to me.
$7,000. You could raise $7,000.
Man, you
in
get that back
a
from your
year,
income
6
tax.
months.
Come on.
Yeah, and you take that and you buy your house with it. And
Yeah.
just make sure you pay all your bills on time. So that's it. Your
Mhm.
credit be fine, and then you got a job, and then you buy you a property.
Well,
So that's the first thing.
So that's one way to
You
fund
want
the
to
deal.
fund it? That's the
Mhm.
number one way. Highly recommended. That's why they only let you get one.
Yeah.
If they didn't, people like us would just be doing that all
All
day
the
long. You wouldn't be stopping. Every time I found $3,000, I'd be buying another house. So this. I'd be like, if you want an Apple Watch, I'm selling that. What do you want? It doesn't matter. I'm selling everything.
No,
Give me another
everything
property.
must go sell.
Yeah,
me,
they don't
get
do it.
another
It's the best
property.
loan. It's the most unrealistic loan. Nobody
Yes.
else is going to let you borrow that kind of money
Mm-mm.
and do it for 30 years with 3.5% down with hardly no skin in the game.
Yeah.
It's not a thing.
No.
So definitely go get you one of those first.
Okay, that's first.
All right.
What's next?
The next ones.
Hmm.
Ugh. All right, let's keep going. Next one's is the 30, 20, 15-year fixed rate mortgage.
Oh,
So,
man.
leave
We
it to
love
me,
a
enjoy
good
it.
fixed rate.
Yeah, we did. So once we got started, do you know
Yeah.
if you got a property that doesn't need a bunch of work and stuff like that,
Mhm.
you can buy it and you can still get it on a 30-year fixed rate loan. They're gonna make you probably, if it's an investment property, they're probably gonna make you put about 20% down.
Yeah.
But did you know there's a lot of different ways you can borrow that money too? You know, so hey, we do like
Hey,
we ain't
come
gonna
on.
lie to you. Me and Joy started, we didn't have no money.
Yeah.
We had $1,000 in the bank.
Yes.
And we were negative 400 and some thousand,
Yes.
450 some $1,000 in debt.
We telling y'all
And
all the
so
business.
all the business. We
Yeah.
had no money. We was broke,
Mhm.
but we wanted to do property.
That's right.
So we don't know another way to share with you all how to do properties other than two people who was broke and leaning on the Lord
Right.
and
Come on.
saying, hey, we really
Won't
want
he
to put
do
in
it?
some work
Yeah.
and have a little bit of faith and do something. So anything you
That's
hear from
right.
us is not coming from people who started with a whole bunch of cash. And I knew a bunch of entrepreneurs or a
That's
bunch of
right.
A students who was just so smart. And we didn't read books and nothing. We just said, hey, we're going to do something a little bit different. And it ain't been that long.
It sure
And
ain't.
we're sharing with you everything that we're learning and doing in real time. So if we can do it, well, I guarantee you,
y'all can do
you
it.
can do it.
Yes.
But there's some very smart, successful people
Oh, yeah.
who we get the opportunity to help
I
to
know.
do real estate. I'm like, wow, y'all are like really smart.
Like,
and then
for
like
real.
very successful people.
Yes.
And I like that because
Yeah.
it's like just because you're very smart and successful and you're winning in one area doesn't mean you like know everything in another area.
That's true.
And then you probably also have learned the value of having some people who have done that
Yep.
and made some mistakes and learned how to do it. And so they can share you the fastest way to go about it.
That's right.
And so one of those is to get one of these fixed rate loans. We love those.
Oh, yeah.
So when we started off, we started buying investment properties, but there's banks out there who would lend you 30-year fixed rate loans and 20% down
Yeah.
on a small loan amount.
Small.
Like on a
Like, not
50,
big.
40, 50, 60, $70,000
Right.
loan, and they'll let you put 20% down
That's
on a
right.
30-year fixed rate note.
That's crazy.
It's ridiculous. Like the fact that you should be able to do that is like,
Yes.
wow.
Right.
So you telling me at one time we were able to buy a $40,000 house, put $8,000 down,
Yes.
and then have a mortgage of like $200 some dollars,
Yes.
and then the place is renting for like $1,000. It's like
crazy.
this
That's
is
banana.
silly.
That's
They're
banana.
basically giving away house because you get all your money back in like a year and a half,
Mhm.
and you're like, wow, how does that work? And
Right.
it's like that's a real deal.
All right.
Now, obviously, the prices are higher now. Interest rates change, all this other stuff. But still, a fixed rate mortgage is really cool, man.
Yes.
It's like there's a lot of different things you can do that. So make sure you learn about fixed rate mortgages, 30, 20, 15-year fixed rate mortgages.
That's right.
And everybody has it different. Like for us, we didn't have no money, so we didn't want to get a bunch of 15-year paybacks.
Mhm.
I wanted to make, because, we needed that money every single month.
Yeah.
And we still like that. We
So,
still stretch
We
that
wanted
thing
that
out.
number to stay that number.
Yeah, I like the cash flow
Yes.
number, so like,
Come on.
just in case something pops up, you need a furnace, you need a roof,
Right.
where did the money gonna come from? Well, to
Mhm.
us, it's good to be able to have some extra cash flow coming in so that
That's right.
if you need something to be fixed, then you can repair the property.
Right.
And then if you don't, then you don't have to like raise a bunch of capital or
Yeah.
run into a bunch of financial headaches, which a lot of people do. That's why they don't fix anything and they go bankrupt.
Right.
Is because the cash flow situation isn't right. So anyway, we'll go into that at another time. Next up is this is a good one. The HELOC.
HELOC.
You know why I love HELOCs? It's because
HELOC.
property sits.
Yeah.
And it just goes up in value
Oh,
just
yeah.
because it sits there.
Oh,
like you
yeah.
didn't even do anything.
Nope.
You was just chilling. You was eating your breakfast. Your
Mhm.
property went up in
Eating
value.
your breakfast.
Then the next year, you look before you could even check it good, update your spreadsheet.
Yeah.
The property went up in value.
Oh.
So many of you who own homes, your property went up in value.
Yeah.
Well, you can take that money and you can borrow against that money.
Yeah. Which is called the HELOC, the
Yeah.
home equity line of credit.
And it's the most reasonable amount of lending. And
Mhm.
so they'll give you at the best possible interest rate, the best possible terms.
That's right.
Because you're a low risk. They know you're going to live there.
Oh, yeah.
You're a stable human being.
Right.
You got a good job.
Yeah.
They know you're going to pay them back. So they're going to lend you money on the equity in your house. So this asset-backed loan. And then they're going to give it to you at a reasonable interest rate. And you can go and take that money, pay them back 7%.
Right.
And then you go and make 20, 30% doing some other things.
Really?
So learn how to invest that money. And so to be able to use it as a seed instead of going to sleep on the equity, especially if you're in the building phase of your life.
Yeah.
Like some people are in the starting phase and the building phase. It's like use that equity that you have to be able to build something big.
For sure.
And then if you're in the harvesting phase or the cash flowing phase or in that latter phase, Well, shoot, you ain't got to do all that. Hey, you take your equity and you can cut people loans, or you can do things that are safe or do things more passively.
Right.
But for those who are willing to put in some work
Mhm.
and willing to pay attention and have the energy to do it, we highly recommend that you take what you have and multiply it.
Come on.
And that's the foundational element of everything that we've learned through this year. So take the little bit you do have and
Mhm.
multiply it. Next up
Ooh, what's next?
is 20% down bank mortgage. These are good notes too.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can put 20% down.
Mhm.
Yeah, you don't have to have all the money.
Nope.
So, like, let's say you see a duplex, and
Oh.
a duplex is $200,000.
Okay.
You don't have to have 200,000.
No.
You can come up with 20%. If you see a property, it's 100,000. Well, you can come up with 20%.
Yeah.
And so that's a bank loan. These are regular banks. Like you can just walk into almost any bank, and they'll say somewhere between 15 to 25%.
Yeah.
Average is about 20, and they'll say, "Hey, we'll give you a loan."
Yeah.
So guess what? You don't have to come up with all the money.
They want to give you money. You
Shop
working,
bank.
you got a good
Right.
job, your credits, you've been paying your bills on time. They want to give you a loan. They love the people who have stable
Right.
jobs, all of that.
Well,
They're looking
John,
for
where
you.
do I get that from?
The
Well,
bank.
guess what? You get it from a bank, and
Yeah.
just go talk to some banks,
Yeah.
and they'll let you borrow some money. So
Great
you
way to
can
fund your
do some
bills.
investments. So if
Mhm.
you want to do investments, flip some houses, or
Yes.
you need some money to start a little small business, or whatever you're doing,
Mhm.
there's access to it everywhere.
It
But
is.
having property is just a wonderful way to get access.
For
You
sure.
say, well, where do I get the money for the 20% down?
Oh,
Get your hustle on, bro.
yeah.
You know what we was out here doing? It's hitting the streets,
Right.
watching babies.
In the streets. Hold on.
We
Not in the streets.
watching the babies. We was hitting the streets watching
Right.
the babies.
Mhm. But we had everything must go still too. We was flipping cars. I mean,
Yeah.
we were doing whatever
Daycare
it
services,
needed to be done to be
Dude.
able to raise those funds.
driving people around,
Yes.
with the white
Oh, man.
white glove service, getting second jobs,
Yeah,
whatever,
man.
they raise you some money
That's
and
right.
then go buy a property. Is
Yeah.
if you're really serious about being financially independent,
Mhm.
or not feeling shackled to your job, or feeling like they could just at any given moment, if you lose your job. I'm
Yeah.
tired of seeing people lose their job and
Right.
then they sitting there hopeless,
Right.
sad, scared, not
Yeah.
telling nobody about it.
Take control of it,
Yeah,
y'all.
man. It's like if you do it before you got an empty stomach, it's harder
Mhm.
to do all this stuff we're talking about without a job. Keep
That's
your
right.
job, but right now is the time to go and hustle, grab you some properties,
Mhm.
and get that thing to the next level.
That's right.
So, did you know
Oh,
the 401k loan? I should write that down.
401k. Come on.
Yeah, this was a big strategy for us. We
Yes.
didn't know. We just put money in. They said we'll do a company match. So
Mhm.
obviously you're going to do your company match,
Right.
because it would be foolish not to. Because if you put in
Why not?
out of every $100 you make, if you
Mhm.
put $5 in, and your
Okay.
company said they was going to match $5, they was going to give you a free $5 for every $5 you put in. Why wouldn't you do that?
I'm putting in 5.
Everybody should put in $5.
Yeah.
It's like immediate 100% return on your investment. It's the
Right.
most beautiful thing ever. Some people, they do more than that. Some people do less, but do your company match. But did
Right.
you know you can borrow from that money? You can
What?
borrow it. It's like, and it's your money, and you can borrow your own money. Yes, you get to borrow your own money.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's
And then you
crazy.
can take that money in real time and go invest it in something that's going to pay you right now. When we found this out, this is stupid.
Wait. Hold on. So
Mhm.
you telling me I put money in, the company matches it, and then I can borrow that money.
Yeah, a good
to-
piece of
a
it.
good piece of
Yeah,
it.
you can borrow a good
And
piece
then
of that
use what I
and use
borrowed
it to do whatever
to-
you want to do with it.
get out. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Couldn't make that stuff up.
Yeah,
either. I
man.
think it's ridiculous.
This is stuff that we
But
don't
it
know.
really happens.
It's
And
out
then your
there.
money's in the market. And then most of you aren't going to retire for several years.
Mm-mm.
So it's like, what was it going to do? Just sit there in something you have no idea.
Right.
Wouldn't it be better if you had control over it and you were able to
Mhm.
multiply those things on your own and then be able to put that to good work? So I didn't
Yeah.
say go take a vacation. I didn't tell you to go buy a car or something silly. I said, hey, take that money and
Mhm.
multiply it. Why not? That's all it was doing in the market anyway.
That's
Except
right.
now you get to do it better and control it.
And more. And
Anyway,
yeah.
that's all we're saying about
Come
that.
on.
Next
Okay.
up is commercial loans. Well, that's a big one because guess what?
Commercial.
You get past a certain point, and they just won't. You just can't walk into any old bank and just get, all these 30-year fixed rate loans. They're gonna say, "Hey, we got to do some different types of things." So it's like
No.
commercial loan products,
Okay.
and so those have different terms. But ask them. Go talk to some bankers.
Yeah.
Go to a small regional banks and ask them about some different commercial loans, some investment loans. And you want to do commercial properties, or you want to buy some 6-plex or 12-plex. I mean, these are different things that they offer, and they want to give you money for it.
Right. One of the best things you can do is just go and talk to the bankers and find out what kind of options and the products that they have.
Nicest people in the world.
They are.
Yeah.
They are, because they want to service you and they want your business.
They're selling. This is a secret.
What's the secret?
Bankers are selling loans. Did you know that? Like, if they don't sell loans, the bank goes out of business and they lose their job. Do you know if they don't cut any loans, you get fired? They don't want to get fired.
No,
they want to
don't.
cut you a loan. So they're going to be nice to you. I promise you.
Yeah.
And two is also they're going to explain different things that are going to help you to be able to get a loan because that's what they get paid to do is give out loans.
Yeah.
And if the bank doesn't give out loans, then the bank's going to go out of business.
Yeah.
So that's how this all works.
Yeah.
So go get the loan instead of them giving it to somebody else.
They're
Why
waiting
don't
for
you get it and then you do something with it instead of waiting for somebody else to get it and them to do something with it. All right, next up. Oh, this is a good one. We use a lot of these right here.
Oh, yes, we do.
Rehab loans. Rehab loans. They're like, well, Joy,
What's that?
I want to do this property, but it needs a lot of work.
Okay.
Well, where do I get the money to fix it up?
You can go to the bank and get a rehab loan.
You can get a rehab loan. And there's a lot of things you can do that with a hard money lender, or there's a lot of banks that will do that that you didn't even know. You can go, if you got a good job, you can go to a regular bank, and they will give you a rehab loan. They will give you the money to fix up a house.
Yes.
As long as after it's done, it's worth enough, and they have all the numbers work so that it's worth the right amount. They'll give you the rehab money too. And so just talk to some more banks. You'd be surprised when you talk to more banks, some of the products that they have out there to help you out.
Yeah.
Next up, this is a good one. This is a really good one. And this is the cash out refinance. And yeah, it looks a little squirrely on the screen, but it's still a big deal.
Oh, yeah.
Have you all heard of the BRRRR method? As they say, ARA. Is it ARA or R?
It's ARA.
ARA. The ARA.
ARA.
ARA. I don't even know how many R's it is. It's a lot of R's. BRRRR. But that's where you buy a property, rehab it, rent it out,
and
repeat.
Repeat.
Yeah.
We got the refinance.
Refinance it. Yeah. So you refinance. All right. So you buy, rehab, rent it out.
Refinance and repeat.
Yeah, and so we've been doing that for a minute, but it's really just called a cash out refinance. That's where you then go get, after you've already got the house fixed up and it's worth more, a lot more, you can come and refinance that property based on the new value of it because you've improved the value of it so much. And so they'll give you money back from this property. So really, even essentially all the money you put in to fix it up and to buy it in the first place, they'll give it back and say, hey, I want you to take this money and go do this again because you're doing such a great job.
Yeah.
And then the government loves you too, because they're like, you're stimulating the economy.
Come on, stimulate the economy.
We want to reward you and tell you can do this. We don't want you to pay any taxes on this cash out refinance. We want you to go and do this again because you are supporting our economy and making this great nation even better. Come on, shut up. So you want to do some of those because that's good stuff right there. Let's keep going.
Got one more.
Hard money loan.
Yes.
Oh man, this is a good one. That
hard money loan.
You know why we like hard money loans?
What?
It's because we found, and we weren't on this hard money stuff.
No, not at first.
Every time we heard hard money,
we was like,
we thought it was like I watched too many mobster movies, and I got
like
Joy.
Fat Tony.
Yeah, like Paulie. You know, Paulie. I thought every time I heard about hard money, I thought about Paulie. Forget you.
Come shake you down. Yeah.
I was like, oh snap! Oh, you better have Paulie's money. And that's all I was thinking about was Goodfellas, man.
Right.
And I didn't want Paulie to come after me. Because I was like, man, Fat Paulie gonna come after me, man. And I was nervous about it.
But we found out
it's not like that. Yeah. Hard money people are good people.
Yes.
Guess what? They have funds that they have either
Mhm.
themselves or they borrowed some money from different places,
That's right.
and they lend it to you to do these short-term construction loans
Mhm.
so that you can buy a property and be able to fix it up
Yeah,
and then get off of the loan.
that's right.
And so they'll give you a 6-month loan or a 1-year loan, and they include all the rehab costs. And
That's
guess what? This is the best part.
What's that?
If all the numbers work out where you really got a good deal on it,
Yeah.
they'll finance you. Some of them 100%.
What?
Some of them will just say put down 5% or 10%. So these numbers are bananas.
Wow.
So you can literally, in some instances, go in with no money, get it 100% hard money financed,
Yeah.
and then you come out and make a profit if you sell it, or you can also refinance the property
Yeah.
and be able to do a rental.
Yes.
So that's heavy, but you got to know what you're doing with that, because if you don't really know how to fix up a house quickly or don't have
Mhm.
the numbers down,
Yes.
you can really mess that up and it'll cost you a lot of money. But
Right.
if you do have the numbers down and you do know how to fix some stuff up,
Yeah.
you should really consider that. And it's not as scary. There's no fat Tony.
It's not.
end
It's
of it,
really not.
Paulie's not going to come chase you down.
It's not scary.
It's really
It's really easy. Process.
really easy process. Yeah. All right. Next up is DSCR.
Okay.
Oh yeah, DSCR. We got to talk about DSCR.
Yes.
Nah, we're gonna talk about that another time.
Another time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because once you say DSCR, people are like, oh, that's
Uh-huh.
too many letters. Y'all
Yeah.
me John and Joy. I ain't really with all that.
But if you want to know about DSCR loans or funding,
Yeah.
just hit us up.
Yeah, just hit us up 502-632-3005. Like
Yeah.
there's a lot of loans that don't even go in your credit report.
Right.
People don't know that.
Yeah.
Stuff that, there's so much that people don't know.
There's so many ways to fund.
Oh my goodness
different,
gracious.
like we don't have enough time to go over all of it
we
tonight.
don't. We got
We
more
just
stuff. We
highlighted
just gonna highlight
some
a
of the
few.
things. Yes.
Yeah, that's good, Joy, because the real deal is when you don't have a lot of money, but
Mhm.
you want to own some stuff,
Right.
and you willing to put in some work and learn some things and put in some work and figure some stuff out, there's a lot of different things you can do.
Right.
But get some help from somebody who's done some of this stuff and
Yeah.
can help you and guide you to be able to do it for yourself. Because, once again, if you watch a
Mhm.
Wealthy Marriage Wednesday on a
Yeah.
Wednesday, you got other stuff you can be doing.
Come on.
You're already successful.
You
already
have,
killing
that's the midweek day.
right. And you got plenty of other stuff you could be doing.
Mhm.
But you watching this, it's time to go get you some property.
Come on.
All right. So anyway, we said what we said. We need to go right now because this is the day after our anniversary, and we are
Yeah.
late for the thing that we have to do right this second.
So we thank y'all for
And we love
joining
y'all.
us. And remember, it's always so much better together. Bye.